Looking at 1.7, angle relationships with parallel lines. We're going to take a little bit of notes here. So the idea is we have alternate interior angles. They're non-adjacent interior angles that lie on opposite sides of the transversal. So our alternate interior means inside the parallel lines. So that's 3, 4, 5, and 6. The alternate part tells us opposite sides of the transversal. The transversal is T, the one that cuts through the parallel lines. So 3 and 6 are a pair of alternate interiors. 4 and 5 are a pair of alternate interiors. So you want to think opposite sides, and they're in different groups inside the parallel lines. Alternate interior angles are congruent. So we know that angle 3 and angle 6 are the same. 4 and 5 are the same. The next one is consecutive interior angles. These are on the same side inside. So 3 and 5, 4 and 6, they're in the different groups, but they're in the same sides and they're interiors. They are supplementary, meaning they add up to 180. So angle 3 and angle 5 add up to 180. Angle 4 and angle 6 add up to 180. Next one's alternate exterior. It's just like alternate interior, except it's outside of the parallel lines. So angle 1 and angle 8, angle 2 and angle 7. Alternate exterior angles are congruent. So we know angle 1 and angle 2 are the same. Angle 2 and angle 7 are the same measurement. Next one's corresponding. There's 4 pairs here. It just means same position. Angle 1 and angle 5 are in the top left position. Angle 2 and angle 6 are in the top right position. Angle 3 and angle 7 are in the bottom left. And angle 4 and angle 8 are in the bottom right. So just think same position is corresponding. Corresponding angles are congruent. So all of those angle pairs are the same measurement. Next one's vertical angles. Vertical angles are opposite angles inside one group. So angle 1 and angle 4, angle 2 and angle 3. And in the other group you have angle 5 and angle 8, angle 6 and angle 7. Vertical angles are always congruent. So we know that those measurements are the same. The last type of angle pair is a linear pair. Linear pairs just form straight lines. So 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 2 and 4, 3 and 4. 5 and 6, 5 and 7, 6 and 8, 7 and 8. So there's 8 different pairs. They are adjacent. They are supplementary, so they add up to 180. Okay, so let's look at some examples here. If you have one angle measurement, you can find all of the angle measurements in the transversal. So if angle 1 is 120, that means that all of the obtuse angles are 120 degrees. So that's angle 1, angle 4, angle 5, and angle 8. Angle 2 is 60 because 180 minus 120 gives us 60. So all of our acute angles are also 60. So angle 3, angle 6, angle 7, and so that is all of the measurements. They're either 60 or 120. Our next example. Here we have alternate interior angles. They are congruent. So we set them equal. 16x plus 13 equals 18x minus 1. Subtract 16x from both sides, you get 2x. Add 1, you get 14. So x equals 7. This next one, these are consecutive interior angles. They add up to 180. So 5x plus 11 plus 134 equals 180. Combine like terms, we get 145. Subtract 145, we get 35. So x equals 7. Our next example here, we have to substitute back in to find the bold angle measurement. We have corresponding angles. They are congruent, so we set them equal. 10x plus 3 equals 11x minus 4. Subtract 10x, you get 1x. Add 4, you get 7, so x equals 7. We're going to substitute it into the top angle because it was the bolded one. So 11 times 7 minus 4 is 73 degrees. In our final example here, we have linear pair. They add up to 180. X plus 142 plus x plus 54 equals 180. Combine like terms, we get 2x plus 196. Subtract 196, we get negative 16. So x equals negative 8. Substitute it back into the bolded angle. Negative 8 plus 54 is 46 degrees. Good luck on the practice.